Okay, gang, we are here on station number 3 of the 10 event of DEKA Strong. This is the 24-inch box overstep for 20 reps. In our partnership, we split the row, and before we get to here, 250 apiece, but I have chosen, because of my height, I do have an advantage to do the 24. So we're gonna go ahead and do a demonstration. I will do it the way that I choose to do it, and it has a lot to do with hip mobility. And Dr. Michelle will show you a way that's very popular too with people who may not be able to drive their knees up 24 inches, okay? So
or sideways, because this motion, like walking upstairs, we're all very used to doing that motion.
But not
this side motion. There's not really a lot of things in life that we do that for. And most people, a lot of women specifically, have trouble with this side motion. So there is an alternative way to do it. It's not necessarily the fastest way to do it.
In my opinion,
I do see some of the elite do it that way, and they've really mastered the art of it.
In my opinion, and you'll get to see the distance from here to here versus whenever it comes back, Dr. Michelle will do the step around. In my opinion, it takes more time because of the distance of the back foot, but it all makes sense here in one second.
You do your way you do it. Let's just go over the standard of what has to happen.
Sure.
So what actually has to happen, you have to have both feet on the ground on one side of the box. You have to get both feet up on top of the box and both feet on the other side.
Yes,
the feet do not need to be on the box at the same time. So you'll notice when Coach does it, he switches his feet immediately. I don't have that skill down quite so much, but you just need to have both feet on top.
You can't have your hands on the box.
You can touch the box, so if you have to for balance.
You can touch it, but as you're coming up, you cannot have your hands on the box.
True.
When you come down, you can do that. But
yeah.
as you're coming up, you cannot have your hands as you're stepping up.
That's true.
But I want to go ahead and maybe do 10 total. I'll probably do maybe 5 at 70%, and I'll do a few really fast. So anyways, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Doc. Now, Doc's going to show the variation for people who may not have the hip mobility.
So facing the box and just swing.
Make sure that you're
up
here, not here. Just
I don't know how to start it. I have to start it sideways, so that's what I'm used to, and then swing.
And as you can see, with that back foot spinning back, so her hips face forward, it creates way more distance. Her back foot's way back.
I'm doing like a swing to get up, which is a little easier for some people than doing it up.
Yes, but that's the variation. And like I said, there are people who have perfected that swing around, but in my opinion, energy-wise, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So I would, in my personal opinion, if you can get your hip mobility, go side to side. If not, the other version with practice is just as fast.
And then of course, if you're just starting, you can flip the box over, practice a little bit lower, or even on like a step, aerobic step, until you get confident, and then you move it up to the correct height.
Great cardio, great leg strength, guys. Give it a shot.